Greetings. Welcome to the history of the modern civil rights movement in the United States. This course is going to provide answers to a lot of questions you have about American society and the laws that govern us. For example, I'm sure that many of you have wondered, why is race so central in American life? The institution of slavery ended with the 13th Amendment to the Constitution in 1865. So what happened, or didn't happen, between black folks and white folks since then? You might also be thinking, why is there so much tension around immigration, particularly immigrants from Mexico? This too has historical roots that are deeply anchored in laws. During our next 6 weeks together, we will engage the transformative period from 1954 to 1980. We're going to learn how the legal system was used by people in authority to maintain the world that they wanted to live in. This same legal apparatus placed people of color on the margins of everything. Imagine not being able to go to a movie theater or having to sit on the back of the bus after passing the first 10 seats that were only for whites. I know it's hard to believe, but back in the day, some of the train cars had 2 sets of steps so that white people didn't have to use the same steps as everyone else. In order to get at the laws, however, we have to get at the people behind them. We'll explore how assumptions and stereotypes impact and shape decisions of elected officials. At the same time, we'll flesh out how African Americans and Mexican Americans both resisted and accommodated the complicated racial landscape of America. Because we are going to study a modern period, much has been recorded. So, in addition to reading about a moment in history, sometimes you'll be able to actually see it. Moreover, because there are so many living participants to this history, you're going to be able to witness conversations between myself and former activists. I'm going to do my very best to ask the questions that you're curious about. So let's get started and dig deep into the historical period that continues to shape how we occupy space in the United States.